welcome. This is Melsgunner, and we're back with some more Battle Brothers. And finally, I completed the Confronting the Orc Warlord mission, and now all I have to do is collect my rewards. I personally, as I've voiced before, don't think that this is enough of a reward, considering all we had to do to complete this mission, but it's finally done. I think I have some cleanup to do before we move on, though, so I see at least 2 level ups. So let's start over here. Starting with our perks. So at this point, I think I'm going to go with the Brawny perk. As much as I think Shield Expert will be very valuable, I think the Brawny is going to help us with fatigue quite a bit. So we can up armor our men. And then let's do the normal roll here. Alright, we got good rolls on defense, and that's the main role of our front line anyway, so I'll go ahead and take both of those. And then as far as the other traits we could take, well, we've got fatigue itself, a good roll there. I think we take the resolve roll, though, because this guy, he's only got 42 resolve. That could be better, so let's go ahead and take that. Alright, so I'm happy with that level up. And I think we might even be able to upgrade to a kite shield. Now, the shields are not factored into the Brawny trait. I think it's just the armor and the helmet. So we're still going to take more fatigue here, but I think there we go. So another kite shield, and he maintains above 70. So I'm happy with that. It's going to help him with defense and ranged combat. This guy's pretty close to a level up too. Alright, let's move over to our last level up, which is going to be Gunner here. And starting with the perk. So we're at level 9, so we've done pretty much every perk there is to do, at least going through all of the levels consecutively. So now I can go back and take things that I thought were interesting, and honestly I don't know what I would take. Things like crippling strikes might be cool. We already took student with this character, which is probably the reason why they've leveled up faster than everybody else. We could also take gifted, which is just going to give us another level up, another level roll, which honestly might not be bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats here. So as far as my rolls go, I'm not overly concerned with the fatigue, but that might not be a bad thing to pick up. We're pretty good on initiative at this point, so I think I'm going to go ahead with, as much as this is not as good of a roll, I'm going to take the melee skill. I'm thinking about taking ranged defense, as that is quite a factor as well. Now, if I take initiative, though, the one thing I could do is I could use the dodge trait. Now, I know I do have some penalties to fatigue, but might not be a bad call. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some fatigue, and I'm going to take the initiative. And then I'm going to take a look at... So anticipation. When being attacked with a ranged weapon, gain 1 plus 10% of your base range defense as an additional range defense per tile that the attacker is away. This would be really good for archers' arrows that are coming in on us. The other one that I could possibly take is rotation. This will allow us to rotate out of contact if we're in one, so that could be very useful to us. And then there was another one that uses your initiative, dodge. So, too fast for you. Gain 15% of the character's current initiative as a bonus to melee and range defense. So, this could be extremely powerful for us. Now, right now, our initiative is hurt by this injury, which will go away in a couple days. But in this case, we're already getting some ranged defense bonus, and we're also getting the melee defense. Both. And this guy has, I think, outstanding initiative, all things considered. So, dodge could be very useful for us. I think anticipation can be very useful for us, but it already depends upon his ranged defense skill being good, which it's okay, but it's not excellent. And then on The last one I would say is rotation. Again, if we get into contact, we can jump out of it. That could be very useful. So I think I'm going to take dodge though, because it just gives us a little bit of defense, especially as arrows are coming in. So that's what I'm going to take. But I'd say the next two I take, probably anticipation and rotation would be high on the list. All right, so we've done the level ups. We're more or less ready to go. I could go into Suderbush to do some trade, but I think we just go straight over to Hohenau and get our reward. And we are allied there, so more than likely we'll be able to get some possible better trades going. All right. I was really lucky to be able to take advantage of the Noble House troops for a lot of these fights. Now, we are moving at night, so it is a little bit dangerous. And I may think about, although, I mean, we're a little beat up, not too bad. I may think about engaging more greenskins if I see them, just for the sake of winning this confrontation. Now, stuff like this, these beasts, I really don't care about that stuff, so I'm going to let that go, because it's not the greater confrontation. As a matter of fact, we've got Goblin Raiders right here, so a few Goblin Ambushers and many Goblin Wolf Riders. I don't know if I want to fight Wolf Riders right now, so what do we do in a situation like this? I could go out into the woods hoping that I skirt the fight, but it looks like... Oh! We've got Goblin Raiders here. So this is obviously a very busy area. What do we got here? Goblin Skirmishers and Goblin Ambushers. If I can get more Noble House troops involved in this fight, I'll think about it. But we may have to go a different route. Ah, here we go. Oh, these guys are... There's only 5 of them. That, not necessarily great. Oh, and they're running from these guys here, huh? I mean, I know this is an invasion thing, but maybe we take this fight, draw these guys in, and see if we can beat the goblins. I don't know if they'd get drawn into this or not, though. But we definitely don't want to fight over here, I don't think. And we don't want to draw both goblin groups in, so I think we smash one. Oh, actually, he ran away from us. Jeez, they're everywhere. I don't know how easy it is going to be to avoid a fight here. I might have to go through the mountains. Oh, this guy's turning around. That's going to be suicide for him. I don't think I can fight this many goblins, so I'm just gonna keep moving here. Holy crap. Well, nice knowing you. Hopefully that doesn't lead to the Greenskin invasion going more their way. I'm sure it is. But I can't take a fight where we're fighting 40-some goblins. And we've got no backup. I mean, maybe I could be able to pull it off, but we've seen how deadly goblins have been. See, these Nox arrows I don't really care about. I mean, it might be a way to get some experience and things. Okay, I just got an achievement. I guess it's for getting to 100 days. I mean, I really want to fight this out. I want to fight out some of these goblin things, but not when the numbers are like that. Now, there is a Weisenhaus company here that we might want to follow, but I have to get my reward. Let's just go to Hohenau. That's the important bit. Obviously, there's goblin crap going on over here that we're going to need to take care of. It looks like the Noxahairs are going to get attacked by the Noble House troops anyway. Let's keep our eye on the prize, which is all of the money we're going to get here. I do need more tools, that's for sure. And I would eventually like to go to Grafenberg to get some... Ooh, let's keep going here. Get some more dogs. What I'm thinking about doing is going up to Weisenhouse and taking a job, because it's quite clear to me that there's something going on over here with a camp, possibly. So maybe we can help win this thing by taking out the camp. And that's going to be in that that house's territory, so the job's going to come from them. All right. You find Count Berthel von Harken talking to his generals. He turns to you with a smile and arms open. Oh, you did it, Sellsword. I gotta admit, I didn't think you could. Funny business killing orcs. It wasn't especially funny, but you nod anyway. The nobleman goes and gets a satchel of 3,960 crowns and hands it to you personally. Job well done. Technically, it wasn't that much. That we got some of that in advance, so it's a little bit of a typo. Okay, we've got a 3 skull affair that I'm not sure I'm keen on. We've got a 1 skull contract here. All right, I'm gonna leave. Part of me, I'm kind of curious, having completed that, we're still only winning slightly. All right, I'm gonna take this night to go up to Weisenhouse, because I'd prefer to take a job there, because I think there's clearly a camp, and I'm hoping that we get a mission that has something to do with that. I do not want to take another warlord job. That took far too long. I know it probably put us along the course to win this war, but... Alright, we have another 3 skull affair. Alright. Well, I am allied here. Let's sell some of this stuff that we don't need. All the goblin and orcish weapons that we earned. Unfortunately, we have a lot of effects going on right now on these towns, so goods are not particularly cheap. I might have to buy them anyway, though. In particular, the tools. Just because it's what I can get. Alright. Let's see what this job is. I kind of want to go down to Hohenau, though, to get armor, but at this point, we don't have a ton of money. Let's go ahead and see what this job is. Alright, Duke Alaric von Thuras reading a scroll when you enter. He waves you off, perhaps thinking you're just a servant. You clank your scabbard against the wall. The man glances up, then quickly drops his papers. Ah, Sellsword, it's good to see you. I have a problem specifically for a man of your proclivities. He pauses as if expecting your input. When you're done, When you have none, he awkwardly continues. Yes, of course, the task. There are goblins west of Suderbush who have established something of a foothold. I take myself and some of my knights to take care of it, but as it turns out, killing gobos is beneath those men. They better not be. At this point, hogwash, I say, I think they just don't want to die at the hands of the stunty little gits. Honor, valor, all that. He smirks and raises a hand, but it's not beneath you. So as long as pay is right. Yes? Let's talk money. This is not enough. We need to be paid more for this. Yeah, okay, so he's not going to. I think this is important, though. It's 3 skulls, and we're not getting paid a lot for it. It's kind of a little bit of my frustration, but they did address that with the last major update. Unfortunately, I don't get to take advantage of any of that, but there is some changes to the economy that you can do before you start a mission. And it is kind of frustrating that you go into missions that may very well wipe your whole squad, and the best they give you is a couple thousand coin for it. Alright, well, I'm going to accept the offer because I think this is important. Alright. So I'm assuming that this is the camp. Alright, I accept this contract. And away we go. Alright, I think I'm gonna head over to Gemmenstein because there is a armorer there. As much as there's one in Hohenau and I have better relationship there, I think we're just gonna go to Gemmenstein because it's along the way. Where is this camp? I would have assumed it would have been over here, but it looks like there's another one up here. Alright, well, any camp that we take out that is part of this war, I think the better. So, it looks like this is gonna be a long fight, that's for sure. Now, really, we don't want to sap our strength by fighting in fights that are not going to profit us anything. It kind of sucks because this is a whole war and we don't want to lose the war. But at the same time, I don't want to waste a lot of my strength here. So hopefully we can take advantage of noble house troops that may be in the area. Along the road, you cross into a small hamlet beside the path. It's a rather nondescript place, save for the woman tied atop a soon-to-be bonfire. She's surrounded by a band of peasants, as is usual for a woman in this position. A monk from the mob reads from a holy tome, apparently letting everyone know that the I'm not sure what this deontological nature of her crimes. Another man dutifully stands by with a torch, his hands itchy to put it to use. Seeing you, the woman shouts for help. They're going to burn me. You must do something. I've done no wrong here. All right, let's free her because we're honorable. Okay, we did take a little bit of some injuries here, which I'm not happy about. You will not stand idly by while an innocent woman is burned for some imaginary crime. Blade in hand, you climb the wooden pallets and cut her free. She quickly scurries away, seeking her own safety. The crowd, enraged, sets upon the company in an instant. A scuffle between peasants and sellswords ends poorly for the former, but they do put in some damage. For losing control of the crowd, you have the monk. You have the monk beaten up, and the men carry the torch too. A few of the brothers believe this was the right thing to do and are pleased with your decision. So people are happy, but unfortunately a couple people took injuries. In specific, the fractured hand is going to be a problem. But Suderbush has a temple, so we can go there. Alright, I hope she finds somewhere safe to be. Okay, that was an interesting event for sure. Okay, we do have that Weisenhaus company here. Alright, there's a lot of stuff going on here that makes me believe the armor is not going to have much for us. Yeah, it's empty. That sucks. Alright, we'll go ahead and leave. Marketplace. I mean, I kind of desperately need these tools, and I almost have to pay these prices. Just... The stuff that's going on right now is, you know, causing some issues, that's for sure. Alright, let's continue. Now, where is this guy gonna go? Because if he goes on the road... Let me just wait for him a second, see where he ends up going. Okay, he's going the same way we are, so we should keep track with him. That way, if there's a lot of goblins over here, we can take care of them with the help of this guy. And it's a pretty sizable company here. Let's just pause here so we can see. So there's a knight as well, so that he should be well armed and equipped. And we'll just stick with them. Kind of take our time. I mean, we've got injuries to deal with anyway. All right, so there's Goblin Raiders right now. And they consist of mostly Goblin Wolf Riders. I think I should be able to take this group, whether I get this guy's assistance or not. Okay. We didn't get his assistance, but this should be something we can take care of. So, this is going to be our fight. There's only 6 of them. And it looks like they're coming for me. At least I assume so. We're going to want to get the high ground here so that they can't take advantage of me. Alright, we have a pretty obvious target right here. I could wait until my men move, but I think taking the shots is going to be the better solution. They're not great shots, though, so... take that for what it is. Although we did get a hit there. Ooh, and that guy actually moved up to us. Okay. Well, it looks like we're going to get our opportunity to... get up on the high ground, though, so that's the important bit. Alright, so 74% chance either way we look at it. I think we go for... Actually hard to say here, because... we'll be able to get more men on this one, right? So why don't we go here? Alright, well that didn't go to plan. This guy's gonna have to wait. Might as well attack now. I don't see a reason why not. So 53% is not particularly good, but hey, we landed it. Hold on to the dog. Okay, this guy can attack now. Might as well. Okay, we did manage to land that. Alright, we're gonna shield wall up here to be defensive, but we're also gonna slash this guy. Okay, same thing here. Shield wall up and slash. Ooh, that was a good chance that we failed. I don't see a reason why not to press, so I am gonna press, and I am gonna chop here. Okay, we'll end turn. Unfortunately, I don't get the shield wall up. Now, I would prefer that. Alright, we're gonna go up on top here. And should we poke or not poke? I'm gonna poke. I've got good armor on this guy. I think he'll be able to handle it. Okay, we're gonna go full offense here. So which one's the one that's the worst off? Ugh, okay. Okay, unfortunately the dog does get to attack, but it didn't go in his favor. I think we just shield wall up here. This guy still has the broken hand, which is going to make him not as effective in combat. Step up here. And we'll go on the offensive. And miss. Okay, you can move up. Now, this is kind of a dangerous situation because this guy could move over this way and possibly get a flank on me. Okay. Do we go here or do we go up there? This one we're likely to be able to drop. Okay, well, we failed. Ow. That's where I thought about putting a spear wall, but... Okay, so this guy hasn't gone yet. Neither has these guys here. So we want to at least put an overwhelm penalty on this guy. Because we went before he did. That's kind of how that works. And then as far as arrows go, let's put one into the wolf here, if we can. Or we can just fail at that. Yeah, that was kind of a waste of action points, but I'll take it. Okay. So this guy hasn't gone yet, but I can't get in to get an attack on him, but we'll be able to do that with the other guy. Okay. We will be able to immediately attack the wolf, which we'll want to do. Okay, so here we're doing this because this guy's going to be going soon. And we want to put an overwhelm penalty on him if we can. I should have... Maybe he waited, so that could be true. Alright, let's go ahead and put an attack here. Alright, we failed, but we're going to move a little bit. Okay, go ahead and attack. And put up our shield wall. Be defensive. At this point, do we want to move Alaric up in that... Well, we can't move Alaric because he's tied up. So we'll put him here. And we'll attack the guy that hasn't gone yet. That makes the most sense. Or should I put a shield wall up just to be safer? Screw it. We'll attack. Probably not the wisest choice, but we'll go for it. Okay, managed to kill. So, at this stage, we're going to want Alaric to move up here. Or maybe we move him here. Alright, we'll move this man here. Put pressure. Let's, might as well just go full offense. Because the guy is running. Okay, we're going to go full offense against the Wolf Rider that's not running. In hopes to hurt his morale. Okay, we're going to step in here. And attack. Full offense here. Okay, we'll go with a poke and a shield wall. Okay, he's ran backwards. And that was his turn. Ow. Owie. Okay, I unfortunately can't really get into a position to attack this turn, so I'm just going to have to move for next turn, which means I should probably move... I'll wait, because I don't have an obvious move. All right, we'll move here. And I'll put an arrow into a guy that has not moved yet. I say as I miss. Okay, we're going to chop down on this guy. I say as I whiff. Let's move here and attack. Okay, the wolf, unfortunately, gets a chance to move and is not fleeing. Okay, I'm just going to wait here because we might be able to close ranks. Okay, took some hits there. Let's go for the attack here. Take out the wolf and we'll wait. Okay. I'm going to step into the goblin ambusher so that we tie him up and end turn. Now this guy is going to have to defend himself with a shield wall for sure, and then we'll attack. Fortunately did not land. Okay, I'm going to have you wait because I think Gunther's going to move up and attack, and then you will move here, and I won't be able to do that move any other way, so we'll just wait. We'll have Alric just go full offense. I say as he whiffs. Okay, we at least got the flea. Let's have you move up here. Put pressure on this guy. Okay, you're going to move there, and you're going to go full offense because this guy's already running. And that doesn't really work for us. Okay, we're going to go full offense because we want to make sure we save this guy, if we can. Although we kind of technically endangered him by doing that. Alright, I'll move here, although... This doesn't really matter, does it, where we move? Well, no, we don't want him to be able to... Well, he's going to be fleeing, so... Yeah, sure. Let's even move here. That's not a bad spot. Okay, so... You'll move there. And you'll move up. Gives us a lot of opportunity. We'll have you move here. This is kind of a dangerous move, but hey, we just got him to run. We can run him down, right? But it doesn't matter. We'll just say it's over. Okay, so we did unfortunately take some injuries here, but we were planning on going and trying to deal with those injuries anyway, and we got multiple level ups. So this was worth doing, as well as we got some supplies. So there we go, and then we'll leave. Okay, so before we do anything else... Well, actually, we'll save that for the next video. So we have some cleanup to do, but we're continuing to win battles for the war. I think that's helping us out. And we'll just kind of use this guy, kill what goblins we are seeing here to kind of clean them out. And then we'll come over to Suderbush, then we'll go over and do our mission. So, all right, well, that's the game plan, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.